Hello, it's Bart from Nature Manufacturer. I would like to show you how do I import Modular Castle and Dungeon pack into URP project. First of all, we import our asset into URP project, and then we go to HT and URP support pack folder. And first of all, we follow the README, which is inside the folder. This will help you to do this properly. And the second thing is that we will import URP support pack. Why we do this? It's because this file contains shaders, materials, prefabs, scene data, everything which was designed for URP. Basically, this is converter from build into URP version. You get URP version out of the box just after you import the support pack. This is the best and fastest way to do this. So let's import this support pack and see what will happen. Remember to import proper support pack to proper URP version. I mean, if you will, for example, use 2023.2, you have URP 16. If you use 2022.3, you have URP 14. If you use 2021.3, you have, for example, URP 12. Why we don't want to mix these versions? It's because files from URP 12 may not work on URP 16. Simply, this tech is fluid and some of the features may not work, or you may notice that there are artifacts on the shaders. So if you want to use specific engine version, you download the pack by this version, not only import, and import support pack. This support pack will be automatically proper for your URP version because you download the pack by your engine version, the specific engine version. Okay, let's go to the Castle demo scene and see how everything works, if everything is correct. Let it load it and we will see. So seems everything looks okay, but remember to use deferred rendering. If we go to the high fidelity renderer, you may notice that there is an option for forward, forward plus, and deferred. We use deferred because in forward rendering have limit for amount of the reflection props and light objects. If you will use the forward rendering, you may notice issues at the reflections. Simply, for other scene, not ours, you could use forward or forward plus. It's not a problem. But for this scene which we prepared, simply it performs much better at deferred because of the multiple lights and multiple reflection props. Another thing, we have to go to high fidelity and check opaque and depth texture. It's because we have a distortion on, for example, torch or the heated air on the lava. If you don't want to use this effect, you don't have to check these both checkboxes. It's your decision. Effect is pretty nice because it's nice to have a distortion on the air if something is really hot. Another thing that we have to fix is decals. Decals by default are turned off at the engine. So as we get a message, we have to go to URP settings. They are at URP renderer, and we have to click add effect and add decal effect. Let's reduce max distance to 300 or even 200, and we have to change the technique of the rendering because you see it's flickering. This option is only at this URP version 2023.2. At lower versions you don't have this option and it works out of the box. So yeah, for this version we choose screen space. Let's see our heated air particles. And if you will click on these particles, you see that there are visual effects which also are not in the engine. So we have to go to the package manager, type for not VFX, it's called visual graph. If we will import visual graph, we will import VFX system. This is really fast system, faster than typical Unity particles, and that's why this even distorted air works so fast and smooth, because distortion is pretty expensive feature, but at VFX system it works really well. So yeah, let's import that. And after we have this visual graph in our project, we notice that distortion appear. Let's find a bigger distortion object, and I hope you see that on the screen that the air is heated by this particle. You have distortion and blur. Okay, so that's all about visual effects and the particles which we have to set up. You see that still at URP looks really nice. The render is really pretty. If we go to overview scene, we may notice that we have a 1300 prefabs, and you will find different variety of objects here, from lava or ornaments, decals, wet decals or ornament decals. You have walls, different type of walls. We have roofs, glass objects, barriers, ornaments for the walls. We have bricks, huge amount of column, different types. You could build totally different environment with them. We have a bridge with bridge paths and predefined bridge by us. You simply drag and drop them into the scene. And we have towers, different type of towers. If just the position of the object X and Z is the same, you could build them up with changing just Y position, and you could totally build totally different towers. You have merlons in paths, and of course there are predefined builded by us merlons, so you just then place them, drag and drop, and then you have them. We have the interior parts, of course, windows and our temple and other buildings. Of course, we will provide more buildings. We are working on that. There will be town halls, houses, and much more. Just give us some time and yeah, give us some feedback about the pack. See you soon.